is that development will come from the south, from the north heading south across the Stevenson, because the Stevenson Expressway serves as sort of like this border between the South Loop and the South Side. And then as development moves south across the Stevenson, it moves up from Hyde Park, and that helps to fill out Kenwood, North Kenwood, Oakland, and Bronzeville. So that's why that project is so important, because the difference between 53rd Street and 47th Street is a matter of 6 blocks.
That's right. I totally agree, and that's happening. I'm sure you're getting calls about developers and merchants who are taking a look at other areas. You know, 53rd Street's not that big.
Right.
We've been getting calls from people thinking what's happening in other parts of the South Side. So I completely agree, and that's the beauty, I think, and the value of what's happening at 53rd Street. It's starting to draw people's attention to a part of the city that has been neglected for a long time, and they're starting to realize there's a lot of opportunity there, and I think all the communities are going to benefit.
One of the issues historically in the community has been this sense that the university is a closed system. And you know, I think one of the things that I think people don't know about is a memorandum of understanding that the University of Chicago entered into with the City of Chicago regarding its efforts around community hiring, minority business utilization, local business utilization. I get a quarterly report now on the progress there. Let me say, one, Harper Court and a number of the construction projects the university is involved with, you've surpassed the city's MBE, WBE requirements. You have a strong local hiring component on those projects, because, you know, next thing I'll get, well, Alderman.
Right.
You know.
That's important. We know.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about the MOU and sort of where we are with that. And
yeah, the MOU, I think it was the first one that was executed here in the city of Chicago, and when I heard about it, again, putting on my hat before in the White House where I worked with cities across the country, I'd never heard of a university striking that kind of agreement with the city, and I think it was tremendous. And the idea was to try and come up with a set of things that the university could do that would improve the conditions, circumstances, opportunities for people in the local community. That's why they work with all the aldermen to develop it. But also to do things that advanced the university and find that kind of mutual interest and move things quicker through the process and all that sort of thing. So there's been a lot of emphasis on our hiring practices, trying to make sure that the jobs that are on these projects are local jobs, people in the community working on them. You know, we look at the city MB, WB requirements as the floor, not the ceiling. We've, I think, tried to exceed it every single time. And, you know, we have a lot of time that we're spending at the university monitoring how are we doing along those different metrics. So it's been, I think, a great kind of way to galvanize the university's engagement with the community. And we're really trying to do more to be more open and help people understand that it's a new age, it's a new day, and that the university really values and sees the partnership of a community as a critical core part of the university's mission.
That's great. And I think concomitant with that is, you know, your programs like Summer Links, where you place students from the university and community-based organizations and government agencies over the summer, and really intensive internship programs, the interns that you provide to throughout the school year, so that, you know, who have interest in public service. When I went to the University of Chicago, like, you know, back in the Stone Age, it was sort of like, good luck, you know, like if you're not going to do investment consulting, good luck finding another career path. It's very different now, and you know, I think it's great that you're directing your students towards careers in public service, because we need them at city level, state level, federal government to pick up the baton and do the hard work. Thanks so much for joining us today, Derek. Really appreciate having you here and all the hard work you're doing.
Appreciate it.
Well, thank you for spending some more time with us today. I'm Alderman Will Burns. Thank you for joining us for Fourth Ward Headlines. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much.